one owes you anything. And I was chatting with my friend the other day, and this person asked for some sort of help, and I said I'm going to do it. And because maybe it skipped my mind or something, I did not do it, and this person was on me, and I tried to reason with them, and this is the reason for this video, and I wanted to share with you this same story, that no one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. The life is dependent on yourself. The decisions that you're going to make on your life, you are responsible for your own life. If your life is going to be a flop, if your life is going to be a hit, it's going to be dependent on yourself. So avoid and get rid of this and quit this blame game of thinking someone else somewhere owes you a certain help. Even if you helped someone, that person does not help you, that does not owe you any sort of help. Life is just it's just on you. Let me give you an example. At the age of 18, any military in the world employs people between the age of 18 and the age of 23. And some certain cases up to the age of 25. I don't know if Zambia, I think it's up to the age of 25. You can join the military, you can join the police service, you can join any defense force at the age of 18. What does it mean? It means the government or governments around the world believe that at the age of 18, someone else is responsible enough to make decisions on themselves. Someone else at the age of 18, they are responsible enough to defend the country. The government can, if the government can employ you at 18, take you to a training for 6 months, give you a live ammunition, teach you how to fire, and teach you how to defend yourself and how you can defend the nation. At the age of 18, meaning they have placed the confidence that at the age of 18, you are old enough, you are mature enough to take decisions, not only for yourself, but also for the entire country. And let me give you another example. At the age of 18, the government, I think also around the world, you are allowed to vote. What does it mean? It means you have been allowed, they have placed the responsibility on you to be able to make decisions for the future of the country where you belong. So at the age of 18, if you're allowed to vote, at the age of 18, if you're allowed to join the army, at the age of 18, the government can place all these responsibilities on yourself. And according to UN, anyone who is above the age of 18, he is not a child, she is not a child, they are allowed to make decisions on themselves. You can sign contracts on yourself. This is why at the age of 18 you can apply for a job, and you can apply for a job and you can sign a contract. At the age of 18, you are allowed to make decisions not only for your life, but for even the nation that you belong to. Not only for the nation that you belong to. If you belong to a company, you have been placed with a responsibility to even guide the company that you actually belong to. So at the age of 18, why should someone depend on someone? Why should a youth, you and me, and depend on someone? And this is a true story for my life. At the age, I think from the time that I turned 18 to where I am at the moment, my life has been on myself. I have taken responsibility for my life. Everything that I own, everything that I consume is for me. It's mine. Because when I was 19, I think I was already staying alone. When I was 22, I was already signing contracts to go and speak to multinational companies. This is about life. This is about my own life. I couldn't sit, and you wonder, someone will give you an excuse. I'm only 21. I'm waiting for my parents to, I applied for school. I'm at the age of 21. You are 3 years into the adulthood. You are 3 years into the adulthood. You've passed 19, you've passed 20, you are now 21. How old are you? If you're listening to this video, look at your life and ask yourself, how old are you? And I can weirdly guess that you who is listening to this, who is watching me at the moment, you're above 18. Life depends on you. Every decision depends on you. Quit giving excuses to other people for the own failures of or your life, or for the setbacks of your life. You can't come and cry and say, because my parents did not take me to school. You can't cry and say, because I don't have a capital to start a business. You can't cry and say, my life is like this because in our family no one wants to help us. It's up to you. At the age of 18, your life belongs to you. It's yours. In fact, I'm of the view that the government should not allow people that are above 18 and are still being kept to vote. Why do I say so? Because at the age of 18, if you are still staying in someone else's roof, if you are still in someone else's house, then you do not have the capacity to make decisions for the country. You don't know how much it is to eat. You don't know how much groceries cost. You don't know how much rentals cost. You might know how much those things cost. But the fact that you are staying with someone else, it's clear that you do not have the capacity to raise the money to take care of yourself. So I wanted to encourage you today. No one is coming to help you. No one is coming there to come and assist you with your life. Take responsibility of your life. If you're above 18, then you do not have a business to ask money from someone else. You are allowed to get up, go and work, and earn the money that you might need. Quit this behavior of thinking someone else owes you. No one else owes you anything in this life. You owe yourself this. Because if all of us, including myself, if I cry to say, no, I do not have my dad in my life and I can't push in, I can't do this, I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been driving myself to work. I wouldn't have achieved the little that I've managed to achieve. You owe yourself this life. And the weakness is for those that even have both parents alive. You guys, sometimes you forget that the life is up to you. It's for your own good. Even if your parents are alive, if you want to make any decisions, if you have applied for a job, the employer wants you to sign and not your parents. So quit this behavior of thinking that someone else owes you. Your parents don't own you. Your guardians don't owe you anything. No one owes you anything. This life is up to you. You have to get up yourself and make it who you want to be. You can't just be asking for help from people and thinking that people owe you help. They do not owe you help. It is a full-time job to take care of my own life. So if it's a full-time job to take care of my life, who do you think you are that I should take care of you? Because everything that I'm working for cannot even cater for my needs. And this is a story for everyone. Even the people that you're asking for help from, even them, they have got needs. And whatever they have at the moment, they can't even sustain themselves. They can only sustain themselves. It's not surplus. Meaning, if they have to render help, and I thank God for people that render help for others, and people have come through to me also to render help to me. But I can only say thank you because they have to sacrifice for what they have. If I have a 2 kwacha, it can't even sustain myself. So who do you think you are that I owe you the same 2 kwacha that I have? So your life is up to you. And I thought I can come and talk to you about this. It is your life. Especially if you are above 18, you are allowed to make decisions for yourself, for the nation you belong to, for the company you work for anyone that you work for. Anyone around you, for the community at large. You are even allowed to go and stand as a member of parliament in your location. That's if you're above 18. So quit this idea of thinking you are too young to do something, or you can't do something, or some people owe you anything. No one owes you anything. And I hope this video spoke to you. I hope this video changes you. I hope I'm just your friend. It's not like I know life more than you. It's not like I'm here to come and guide you about life. I'm just a friend who comes to tell you about life and see how best we can make up a decision. Thank you very much, and I hope that you have a lovely, lovely week ahead.